Good afternoon. Let's make some white chicken enchiladas. Today we have Monse learning while Cole is learning to can and Loveland's on the floor dancing. So it was a little bit hectic in our kitchen this evening. And everybody's got so many projects going on that in the kitchen that we kind of ran out of space. But it's okay because, a home cooked meal is better than anything out of a box any day. So she had so much trouble with opening that cream cheese. Poor girl. Now, I do recommend that you soften the cream cheese first because it's not easy to mix. And I told her to soften it, but I don't think she understood what I meant. So, we didn't have it super mixed once I got the mixture. I had to do a little more mixing myself. But she's trying. That works. And here I ran a room, so I pulled up a stool and I made tortillas sitting off to the side. And as you saw, multiple projects go on. We had pretty much all the babies. Well, no, not really. But close to all the babies in there. We had Loveland and Jackson and Cole and Monse. She says, Mama, why are we going to make it a solid just to turn around and make it a liquid? And I said, honey, because that's somehow just how you have to do it. And she's like, all right, but I don't know why we make it lumpy, just to thin it back out. You want to make sure you mix that real good. And when it looks like you done screwed up and it's all brown and weird, have faith, it's supposed to look like that. It'll fix itself in the end. As you can tell, she was very confused. She was like, alright. Now you can always, this is tripled, so you don't need to add quite as much of everything as we do, but we are a family of 14, so we have to make quite a bit of food when we cook. As you'll see, this makes enough sauce for 2 pans of enchiladas. And I'm telling you, this is so good. There wasn't a bit left. Now, it's really important that you keep stirring that mixture until it's all the cheese and everything in there is melted, like constantly, so it doesn't scorch. And poor girl, she's like, 4 spoonfuls. I'm like, yeah, it's big spoons, which is roughly a cup of sour cream. And partway through, I did have her go ahead and add 1 more spoonful because when I tasted it, it didn't quite have the right consistency and texture. You want to get all that cheese that she just added all melted in. See, I grabbed a chair and a stool. The table was being used. The counters were all being used. So I'm like, that's okay. I can make enchiladas anywhere. which turned out to be, it worked well. And I do that a lot. We turn a stool and a chair into more counter space because we're always got some kind of project going. We homeschool, so there's always science going on at the kitchen table, or this one's learning how to make this and this one's learning how to do that. And so a lot of times I just pull up a chair and use it as a table and shred some cheese or whatever we need to do. Now she's mixing up some sides. She wanted some refried beans and enchiladas sauce, but wasn't sure how to make it, so I'm explaining to her. That she wanted to put the enchilada sauce in there first because she was like, I just dumped the refried beans in and then the enchilada sauce. I'm like, oh, no, no, no. And you can see our canning going off on the side. That's Cole's project. I taught her how to can apple pie filling. And we were live on Instagram. And so she was posting that video to our account there. We were like, if we would have thought about it, we would have pulled out some of our garlic bread that we make, because it would have went real nice with it. But this was a good, simple meal. This made our house smell so divine. I wish you guys could smell it. It was amazing.